All right, what's poppin'? What's good, everyone? This is Brumal, and yeah, we're here. Um, I is anybody even in here? Guess I'm by myself with this one. I was gonna do a few. Yeah, I was gonna do a few challenge dungeons, or not. Well, yeah, guess this is considered a challenge dungeon. Oh, I haven't completed this yet. Okay, I thought I completed this one. I guess yeah. I mean, I guess we can try to do this one as we talk. Great. The poison. Do I have anything to cure that? Yeah, it's only the first round. It should go away once we get to the next floor. I'm not tripping about it. Um, yeah. See, we got poisoned again. We would have got poisoned again. But yeah. So guys, if you are on the Elnia Kingdom Amino app or just Amino, I think it's the one that has the most people on there or whatever. You guys can actually find me in there. I was actually encouraged to actually go in there and see what other people were doing to get some ideas. To get some ideas for me to do for my YouTube channel. I haven't posted anything in there yet, only because like I know a lot of people they post their characters and all that stuff. And since I'm playing on the Switch, it's gonna require me to do a lot just to post something like of my characters on there. Like I would have to go into I would have to go like the footage that I capture. I would have to go into editing. I would have to take a snapshot of that, and then I would have to take a snapshot of that, and then I would have to send it to my phone, and then I would have to upload it to my phone. Like that's doing a lot. So I haven't figured out what I necessarily am gonna do. Not saying that I'm not opposed to doing it. It's just one of those things where it's just like, man, that's a lot of work just to post a photo of Marcus or whatever. But I'll eventually get to it. I don't know what I will post on there, and it's just like I would be like, oh yeah, guys, here's my YouTube channel link. Check it out. I ain't trying to be one of those kind of people because um, I think people get annoyed by that, and then they'll be like, then they'll kick me out. I ain't trying to get kicked out. I'm not trying to get kicked out. Speaking of El Miakim, I was looking at the polls actually that I created for you guys to see what else you wanted for El Nia Kingdom. Let me go back real quick because I gotta look at the poll. But not a lot of you guys voted, but it's still you guys still voted, which I appreciate. The ones that actually watch all my videos. Hold on, let me see what it is now, because it could have changed. I'm looking at it right now. Hopefully I don't die while looking at this. No, I didn't want to go to YouTube Studio. They put YouTube Studio where the YouTube channel button used to be at. So like muscle memory makes me click that. Let's see. So 9 people voted. And a lot of you guys it's a tie, but yeah, it's a tie of 33% voted for skits, 33% voted for dungeon rants, 22 voted for actual questing, and 11 of y'all only voted for Kilana. Y'all really don't like Kilana, huh? Y'all already know Kilana is best child in all of the game. I'm kidding. I love Kilana. She's great. Greatest daughter ever. You're like, what is wrong with you? No, I don't know. A lot's wrong with you, man. Had one crazy week. I found out that my co-director is going to be leaving, so I'll be taking up all his jobs. Come October, no, not October, November, because I'm taking vacation. I'm taking vacation time off on November 8th. Or, I'm sorry, November 9th to November 15th. He'll be gone by then. The last time I'll see my co-director, which has been a really good friend of mine for the past 7 years. We met at the station that we worked at, just as coworkers, and we became really good friends. But he'll be leave. My last day seeing will be the day I go on vacation. So I'll be picking up all the work that he used to do. I hope our boss finds a new director, because I've done the because he's going on vacation too, and I've had to work 12 straight days for him. All right, yeah, for his shift, and that sucked. Like I don't want to work all that. Shot him one time and he died. I'm only getting killed by the chests. Stage clear. All right, that's fun. That's fun. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. And like, you know, then it's like, what are you taking vacation for? Well, one, I have over 180 hours worth of vacation time that I do like. For those who don't know me, I do not take vacation time because like I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm not one of those fake people that's like, oh, I love to travel. I don't like traveling. Now, don't get it twisted. I love driving. Like, I don't mind driving from like one city to the next or anything like that. Like, I've done 3-hour drives before, perfectly fine. Like, I've driven 3 hours to get to a place and drove back 3 hours the same day. I've done it plenty of times. But it's just like traveling from like one state to the next. Okay, I can do this. The states next to me, I can do. But if we're doing like, if we're going like, I don't know, let's just say I lived in Georgia. I'm trying to go to New Orleans. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. It's too long. It's too long. I ain't trying to travel. I don't know nobody out there anyways. No, now the boss are normal enemies. Okay then. I wonder if this will give me those purple gems. Those purple gemstones. Do you guys know where to get those purple gemstones that you would exchange for the that you would exchange in the what's it called, guys? What's that stuff called? It's not great. I got poison. Poison level 1. Alright, that's not too bad. You would exchange them in the what is it called? The weapon store. The weapon store. Because I was trying to look. I want to buy a better weapon. This weapon was suggested to me by a person who I don't really think is a friend of mine anymore. I haven't spoken to them in months. But yeah, she told me to get this weapon because I could survive a lot more encounters or whatever. And now I'm out here getting God. Do I have any healing items? I don't know where I got that small health potion from. I was about to say, come on now, the poison. Is there like poison resistant charms or something in this game? Like, no. Alright, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure because I wouldn't know. Like, no one ever told me that. It's 3 evening time. We probably won't be able to get through. Yeah, we probably won't be able to get through all this forest all the way, but that'll be okay. I'm trying to go as much as I possibly can. I gotta get these dungeon points up. Yeah, I gotta get these dungeon points up. I might do this on my own time, maybe. I don't know what I'm gonna do. A Grim Fango. Bro, you didn't know you did baby damage. Why is it that the traps in this game are what's killing me? The enemies, bro, you know. Oh man, I can't go one step without an enemy encounter. Now, that's fine. More treasure chests for me. I was gonna say, did Tama leave? But Tama left. But oh, I'm sorry. I kind of just woke up like an hour ago. I haven't done anything other than, I haven't really done anything. I woke up, I read my Bible. They're like, oh, you read your Bible? Yeah, I was in, I restarted, I was reading Matthew today. Yeah, you know, the birth of Jesus and his genealogy. So going all the way back from Abraham to, you know, to his legal father, Joseph. But yeah, did that, and then I did my dailies on Genshin. Yeah, I did my dailies on Genshin, and now I was like, because I was gonna record this last night. For those who want to know, it's October 28th. Oh wow, yeah, it's October 28th, and it's 11:31 a.m. at the moment. Yeah, it's 11:31 a.m. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, I'm just really tired. I'm just really tired in the morning. Morning recordings is something that I don't normally do. I usually record at night when I come home from work. But I didn't record last night because I really wanted to play Gotham Knights. I was playing that. That game's fun. If you're ever on YouTube and you're watching like reviews from people, sure, the reviews from people can help, but I would stay clear away from people. I would stay clear away from the opinions of YouTubers that all they do is crap on the game. Yeah, they crap on a game and like have nothing positive. So not saying like, oh well, they're just being fair, which I can understand. Sure, they're giving fair criticisms. But when it's just them straight dogging, like, dude, there has to be something that's good about the game. So I'm gonna give you a fair opinion on my thoughts on the game so far. Story-wise, I think the game is good. I actually like the interactions between the characters, especially between Nightwing and Red Hood, or Dick Grayson and oh wait, really? The Virgo Force was only 10? Okay. Nope, I didn't get what I was looking for. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay. Defense boost. Nice. I only got these gold ones. Where do I get the purple ones from then? 142. That's trash. Here, take these cookies. Well, what's in here? Anything in here? Nope, that's just for decoration. Alright, well, I thought it was nighttime. I guess we'll come in here. Is there anybody? Yeah, is there anyone in here? Colleen? I can bring my daughter. Yo, how great would it be for Kiwana to get like higher up there later when she's older? Get her as strong as us. Bring her in there. Alright. We're on a special expedition. So yeah, story-wise is great. Red Hood and Nightwing, like their interactions together are great. They're like, who's Red Hood and Nightwing? Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. And like, even the slice of life stuff is really good. It brings in the story because it's just like, so during the day you're in the Belfry Tower, right? You're not in the Batcave. Batcave is not there. You're in the Belfry Tower in Gotham. And you'll sometimes get emails from other members of the Justice League or just other heroes in general. So like Superman, he tries to act as dad to them and try to give them mentorship, like in his emails and all that stuff. But then you have other people. Like, okay, let's say like, okay, I was playing with Batgirl one time. And I opened up her email, and she had an email chain with Black Canary and Supergirl, and they were all talking about going on a trip together, where Supergirl was all like, yeah, and just to let you guys know, I'm not a pack mule, so don't expect me to fly you over to the other country or whatever. And then you have Black Canary. She was like, wait a minute, but you can legit get us over there in like 2 seconds. I don't see what the problem is. It's just it's stuff like that makes the storytelling like a little bit like, way better than what it is. In terms of gameplay, everyone has a unique fighting style, and it took me a minute to get used to that. I tend to like Batgirl's fighting style first, then Nightwing. Nightwing is actually a lot of fun. His fighting style wasn't fun at first, but like I said, once you figure things out, then it's just like, oh, this game is like really fun. Jason, being Red Hood, probably has the most interesting fighting style, seeing how instead of using instead of using like your melee punches, he uses his guns as his normal means of attacking. Everyone has projectiles as well, but Batgirl, Robin, and Nightwing, they all use melee. They're melee oriented, where Jason is ranged oriented. So his combos come from his actual like combos come from his ranged attacks, and vice versa for the other three. The one thing that I absolutely dislike is the gear system. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, you mean how you have to get better gear to keep progressing? No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, if you're, let's say I'm playing as Robin and I craft something, like, you know, I have and I craft some armor, that crafted armor only goes to him and not everyone else. So I have to actively go out, and if I want better armor for a character, I have to actively go out with that character and grab schematics from beaten enemies just to get some higher stuff. So it's one of those things where it's just like, sure, everyone's level is the same, because the way I like to think of it is like, while one character is out, the other three are out in Gotham busting crime up as well. So that's how that's how I see it. Because like, when you level up, everyone else levels up. But your gear score, if you get new gear with one character, you do not get it with the other character. So Nightwing could be, you know, level 10 with level 10 armor, but I go out as Red Hood at level 10, but he'll only have level 1 armor, thus making it a little bit more difficult for him to get schematics. When fighting enemies, like, sure, he'll survive hits and all that stuff because they give you a crap ton of health packs. Like, so yeah, they give you a crap ton of health packs that you can use while you're out in the night doing your vigilante work. So you can survive a few encounters to get some schematics off of fallen enemies and then craft that stuff. Now here's the part about the crafted stuff that I actually like truly hate, is that once you craft something, you have to go back to the Belfry Tower in order to unlock it. So you'll still be running, so you'll like get like that piece of armor that you wanted, and you can't even use it until you go back to the Belfry Tower, ending your expeditions for the night. And I'm just like, man. So yeah. And everything that I saw, a lot of people were just crapping on the game. It made no sense to me. Like, what? This game can't truly be that bad. There's just like, well, it's not Arkham. Well, duh. The people who made the Arkham games didn't make this game. They're actually making the Suicide Squad game, which I'm excited for. I'm excited for that game, actually. I'm really excited for that game. That's all. And I did buy it on PlayStation. A lot of people are like, oh, well, the frame drops, bro. The frame drops. And it's just like, in all honesty, if you're not a PC player, this is what it was explained to me. If you're not a normal PC player, you will not notice the difference. Because the game looks fine to me. It looks like every other game that I've played. The only time I've noticed my frames dropping was when someone joined my game, and I didn't even realize they joined. I'm not gonna lie, they kind of scared me. I looked over to the side. I'm like, bro, what? Why are you standing next to me? So yeah, yeah. So but I've learned a very long time. That you shouldn't really, like, reviewers are fine. Reviewers are fine, whether they're like IGN or just a random YouTuber that's just a real fan of the series and they're playing a game or whatever. Their reviews are fine, but I tend to not follow a reviewer that much if all they have is nothing but negative things to say. And I guess, and to be fair, I would have to say, and have nothing else or nothing but good things to say about it either. Granted, you want to play a game that has nothing but good things to say as well, but it's just like, well, it can't all be good, you know. Too good to be true, you feel me? Brumal, that made no sense at all. You're stupid. Yeah. Sometimes I agree with you. You guys asked for these rants. Remember, this is what y'all. Let's see, what else? Because this is a dungeon day for us, guys. This is dungeon rant day. What else is there, guys? What else is there? I am really trying to think at the moment, because I can't think of nothing else. Oh yeah. Why am I taking my vacation? Because Sonic Frontiers is coming out, and I have pre-ordered that on the PlayStation 5. I believe I told you guys, pretty much, once that game comes out, all projects will pretty much stop. Except for, I'll still bring out the Lie-Oh-Nin Kingdom video, but I really want to play Sonic. I really want to play Sonic Frontiers. That game looks pretty cool. I know a lot of people were hating on it at first. I was actually watching a video from a guy called It's Your Man's Will. He was he had a video where he was talking about how Sonic fans, like, if Sonic Frontiers is good, Sonic fans or the Sonic community doesn't deserve it, which I agree with. It's like, well, aren't you part of the Sonic community? No, I'm not part of the Sonic community. The Sonic community, in my opinion, is just as bad as the Genshin community. No, worse than the Genshin community. But not as bad as the League of Legends community. Or League of Legends players, I should say. The competitive players. The Sonic community, they are very emotional beings. I will say that. You say one thing wrong and they are at your throats with pitchforks, and they will treat you like they will go on a witch hunt. They will go on a witch hunt for you. So, but I agree, because, like, you know, when they first showed the very first things of Sonic Frontiers, yeah, when they showed the very first things of Sonic Frontiers, everyone was all like, ugh, Sega, fix your game. What is all these pop-ins? And then, like, you know, a reasonable person will realize, like, yo, this is a earlier build that they're showing. Now, do I agree that they should have showed that earlier build? No, they definitely should have showed something more current. Granted that, like, within the month we got some better stuff. But anyone who had half a sense, you know, anyone who had half a brain could figure out that it was an early build. So, you know, I kept my mouth shut. I kept my mouth shut. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait a little bit more. But everyone was all talking about the pop-ins, and then, which is an understandable criticism. All right, everyone was that's an understandable criticism for pop-ins. But like I said, I kept my mouth shut because I realized that it was an earlier build. Because there's no way that any company would spend 5 years creating a game. Yeah, that they would spend 5 years creating a game where. Yeah, they wouldn't spend 5 years creating a game, and it looked like that. That's all. That's all I'm saying. 5 years creating a Sonic game, mind you, and it looked like how that very first gameplay that IGN gave us. So yeah, yeah, it was that. But yeah, you know, they were, I don't know if I said it, but they were talking, you know, they were all getting upset about Sonic's quill size and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he was just basically talking about how that if Sonic Frontiers is good, the Sonic community do not deserve don't deserve the game, because now all of a sudden they're all for the game and all that stuff. And I definitely agree with him on that one, because I don't know if you guys remember when Persona 5 Scramble first came out, and or they first showed their first initial trailer. I know everyone was excited before the trailer came out, because because, you know, we all saw a thing, because you know how Persona likes to do, like, they like to do their they like to put like a letter at the end of something after their mainline game comes out or whatever. And so, you know, for Persona 5, it was called Persona 5S. That's what they teased to us. Everyone thought the S stood for Switch, and I was like, you guys are dumb. Now, granted, I had to eat my words later, because it's just like because everyone knows that Atlas does not, like, you know, Atlas's main games of Persona have always been on the PlayStation. It's not going to come to the Switch. You know, it did come to the Switch way later, but this is before. Everyone thought that Persona S stood for Persona Switch. And I was like, you guys are dumb, because why would they make S be Switch? Well, you never know. I'm like, well, I do know for a fact the S does not stand for Switch, which I was correct. It didn't. It stood for Scramble. Now, when everyone saw that first teaser trailer of that had like a tiny bit of gameplay in it, it looked like Dynasty Warriors, right? People were so pissed. They were just like, I don't want to play a game that has Dynasty Warriors, because Dynasty Warriors is bad. Dynasty Warriors is not a bad game. It's actually fun, because I play One Piece Pirate Warriors. I love that game. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors is not a bad game. Sure, is it repetitive? Yeah, but it's a game that you just like, you know, you can turn your brain off and then just mindlessly destroy everybody. That's all it is. That's all that is. Um oh, it's still nighttime? Okay. It's still nighttime. But yeah, that's just all that is. But you know, then they showed more gameplay months later, where the game was all, you know, they showed like actual Persona 5 mechanics while doing the action JRPG style of it. And then everyone was praising the game. I'm like, no, keep that same energy. I recognize your name, and your name. Y'all don't deserve this game when it comes out. Give me your cartridges. They'd be like, what? Nah, give me your cartridges. Give me those Switch cartridges. Give me that memory. Yeah, give me that memory card that you got, or the SIM card that you got in your Switch. You don't get to digitally download this game. You don't. Of course, I was being a jerk back then, but I stand by what I said. Like, y'all were talking so much trash about it without even giving it a fair shot. Like, come on, yo. Like, y'all legit saw a tiny bit of gameplay and just automatically assumed that the game was going to be garbo. Now, granted, I haven't finished the game. I was playing it. I'm not really that big of a fan of Persona anymore now, only because I recently found out about the evils of like tarot cards and all that stuff. And you guys can see that you guys can clearly see that not clearly see, I'm sorry. I didn't you guys know you guys know I'm a Christian man now, and I didn't realize how evil tarot cards were, like how the demonic energy that they bring. So, if you do mess with tarot cards, by all means, that's you. I'm not gonna say like don't do it or anything like that to you. Like, you know, teach their own, do your thing. I personally don't mess with them. And when I realized that about Persona, I was just like, oh man, dang. And not only that, I also noticed some other things too. So spoiler alerts, guys. Towards the end, at the end of the game, at least on December 25th, when you're fighting the original last boss of Persona 5, when you're fighting the original last boss of Persona 5, there was your main character basically summons Satan to kill the enemy. And me not realizing it because they changed the name to Satan All, and I was just like, I never put two and two together, and I was just like, oh god. Now some people can fight like, well, that's not Satan, but it's Satan. It's Satan. And I'm just like, nah. So I'm not a big fan of Persona anymore because of that. So I'm pretty much gonna stay away from it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the characters. The characters of Persona are great. The story was amazing when I did play it. Don't get me wrong, I liked it. I know a lot of people hated On. I had nothing against On. I liked On, but Makoto, that was my baby girl. I was like, oh, so like everyone else likes Makoto? You dang right. I did. Okay, so yeah, guys, it's the purple ones of these. Where do I get those? If you guys know, I don't know what they're called. Oh, I didn't expect to get this. What's all this stuff? Small collapse boxes. So yeah, that's all we got. 293 points. I think I get 1,000 if I make it all the way through, right? Which, yeah, guys. How do you survive these challenge dungeons without using any items? Is there like some defensive stuff that I could possibly get? Like, if you guys have any ideas on what kind of stuff I can be equipping to Marcus that I can use. If you guys want, I can. Oh, I'm trying to get the character list out. If you guys want, I can show you what I have equipped. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. This is the weapon that I have, the nano metal gun. I wish I had something better, but I don't. I don't have any. I don't think I have any better weapons, no. These are the only weapons that I own. I'm gonna get a machine pistol. Huh. But the defense is like 123 on there, and I'm still getting clocked. I'm still getting clocked by like a lot of stuff. I got skill sets? Oh, my guns. Huh. Are any of this other stuff good? I didn't even know I had all this. Oh no. Oh wait, I got new moves for this. Oh no, 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 I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought I did. No, I did. What? Alright, well, looks like I just changed up my skills. I don't know what I did there. Okay, cool. I just changed up my skills. And I believe I enhanced my weapon as far as I possibly could. Yeah, the nano metal, I enhanced the weapon all the way. I have enchantments. So these are my enchantments. Defense +1. I guess I could do that. When did I put Charm Boost 5 on there? I don't remember doing that. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any idea, ideas on how I should build, Marcus to better survive these challenge dungeons and not waste so much health items and all that stuff, let me know. And yeah, that's gonna be it. This was a 31-minute video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.